What's going on, y'all? So listen. Oh, what's going on, you guys? I hope everybody had a good week. I will say that, bitch. I just been resting this all week. I had a really chill birthday, so thank you again. Let me just put that out there. I just want to say thank you to everybody who reached out, who left a message, who sent something, and you didn't have to, but you did, and you blessed me. From the moment I woke up, I was already getting a whole bunch of messages. I was just overwhelmed the whole day, and I'm truly appreciative of each and every one of y'all. Even if I don't say it all the time, y'all just need to know that I appreciate every one of y'all, and y'all made my day special. Y'all really did. But let's just get into this video. Okay. OC versus the Kappas, okay? Listen, y'all know how these Divine Nine sororities and fraternities, black sorority and fraternities feel about, their organization, and only if you did not pledge, baby, and you are not a part, you should not be wearing the colors or the letters, or I should say the letters, okay? You should not be wearing those letters, all right? And we see the power of them because remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was like a couple of years, no, like 3-4 years ago or something like that. That show that was on VH1 that was about the sororities that came on, and then it was like halfway through the season they cut it off because it was so much backlash to it. Yes, bitch, they was not here for that. No, we not gonna put our secrets out there. No, bitch, no, this is not what we doing. Okay, and so Boosie showed up at this basketball game with a Kappa shirt on. All right. And he said, bitch, I saw the shirt, it looked good, and I just brought the bitch. And I said, y'all finna get mad at him. Y'all get mad at the wrong bitch, okay? The wrong bitch that really don't give a fuck, all right? I understand the significance of it. I understand, the background and the reason why, people feel so strongly about it. But baby, Boosie, Lil Boosie badass. No. No, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna intimidate him to say, "Oh, well, I messed up, I fucked up." Instead, what you did have is some of your Kappa brothers on there teaching him the Kappa shimmy. Bitch, I was about to do it. I ain't finna have y'all coming for my goddamn throat, so I wasn't finna do it. I had to stop my shoulder in mid shim. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw that shoulder go like that. I had to stop it. Okay, he was literally on. Did y'all? I gotta start watching Boosie's IG live, because they're really ignorant. Okay, that motherfucker was on there. I seen the clip. I'm gonna have to post it on my Instagram. The way he cooked his eggs, I have never seen somebody cook eggs with a knife. He was scraping that pan the fuck up. I said pan flakes all up in the goddamn eggs. And he was fucking that shit up. He was fucking it up like he was still up in prison, bitch. I said, girl, no. Calm down, Boosie. But anyway, y'all was upset with Boosie. And Boosie didn't give a fuck, okay? Like I said, I understand the significance, but y'all didn't came at the wrong nigga. Y'all really thought y'all was gonna take him out? Nah, Boosie said y'all be dancing and doing your little shimmy to wipe me down, bitch. I can wear your fucking letters. I said, oh, that's a little disrespectful, but that's not the same level. That's not the same level. But okay, y'all, my fraternity, my frat brothers and my sorority sisters, y'all tell me how y'all feel about, are you one of the ones that feel like you have an issue when other people wear the colors? I seen the letters. I seen something where they're selling the some fashion brand is selling, I think, the alpha letters on pants or something. I don't know where it was, but I seen in this one of these high end fashion brands too. I was like, what the fuck? That didn't seem right to me at all because you're making money off of it. But anyway, moving on from that. So let me get into this because y'all know I haven't been doing the reviews for Catfish. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a clip on there from the Catfish because the new season came back on this week. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday. Either way, it came back on. I finally watched that shit yesterday. Okay. Now, first of all, it's 2020 or 2019 when this was recorded, and people still getting catfish. It is beyond me. All right, it is beyond me, bitch. If we can't FaceTime If you don't send me more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures, when I ask for them, okay? If you can't just hop up on the phone, there's many ways. Hell, Androids can FaceTime at this point. Bitch, there is no reason why we can't do a face-to-face before anything. If we can't do that, I'm not sending you nothing, okay? And we're not talking about shit, bitch, okay? It ain't finna go down that way. You know what I'm saying? But, I ain't no way in hell I'm finna be talking to somebody for like 6 years or whatever and only seen 2 pictures of them and only heard their voice on the phone. Okay, anybody can fake a fucking voice. We saw that on Catfish when old girl did the Tony voice. Okay, we ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. She turns herself into a whole ass man. A whole ass man. Alright? God damn. And then this girl, her name was Red. I said Red. Now let me ask you a question, Red. Red. You look like me for a second. I said, oh, bitch, why am I on this TV? You look like a little smaller version of me. I mean, like a few pounds. I like to get to that size. I really would. I'm working now. Um, you know, I said, Red, what's the problem? You really thought that you was talking to Shekinah, T.I. Tiny Shekinah, and goddamn Tamar and the bitch that do her hair. I said, first of fucking all, no. Second, first of all people, that let me stop because somebody gonna say, "But bitch, you used to," yeah, but that's a personal thing. So I ain't even gonna do that. Because yeah. No girl, no girl. Cause let me tell you something. One thing I can tell you about Tamar, if you really cool with her, she will get on the phone with you. Okay, you will have conversations with her. Okay, ain't no going through a third party. Ain't no, yeah, you'll text back and forth, but she will actually get on the phone with you. Okay, did she ever get on the phone with you? No, in all of those 6 years, no, she never did. Okay, you never heard a voice on the fucking phone, bitch. And I'm just sitting here like, are you serious? And then when they went to the hair salon to meet the girl that's supposed to be that actually do her hair, I said, let me tell you something, sis. I wouldn't put out there that you do her hair and you've been doing her hair for the last 6 months because you're the one that's responsible for her not being lined the fuck up, okay? So I'm just calm down on that one. But I said, girl, mama started doing her own research and she found out who the fuck it was. When that bitch showed up, because the girl was playing 3 people. She was playing the hairdresser, Jaleesa. She was playing Shekinah. They called Shekinah. Shekinah said, bitch, I don't know nobody, okay? And she was playing Tamar. Girl, when she came out first of all, when they said they got her on the phone and she was like, I just left LA. Okay, I'm back in Texas. But if you want to send me a ticket, that's the only way I'm going to come back out there to LA. All right, and instead of her name's supposed to be Jaleesa, right? She said, and if you want to get the ticket, put it in the name of Ashley something. I said, not Ashley. Not fucking Ashley. Don't do this shit. Okay, don't you fucking do this shit. Bitch, it's one thing that the stud look like me. Okay, and then your bitch ass got my name. Bitch, when she pulled up, and she stepped up out the goddamn car and Red saw her ankles or lack thereof, bitch, Red said this some bullshit. I said, you know what? I was over it. And then when she got out, she was a big bitch, okay? She gonna be on my 600-pound life soon, all right? From one big bitch to the next big bitch, I can say some shit like that, all right? But, she don't look like she working on herself at all. And she was short and she can barely walk, okay? She was out of breath soon as she did a couple of feet. And I'm saying all of this because, bitch, when you come with a nasty-ass attitude like you did, you deserve to be talked about the way that I'm finna talk about you. You's a big bitch, okay? You's a big, disrespectful, nasty-ass bitch, okay? They already say when big people, whatever, they have a nasty, some people have a nasty attitude because they unhappy with themselves because of the way that they are and because they fat and all this shit. Bitch, you done played into that goddamn stereotype, okay? Girl, you the one that did the wrong. And you was coming at the co-host Cammy, calling her bitches and shit, calling her bird and all that stuff. You was just real disrespectful. I said, bitch, of all things, you of all people don't have the right to be disrespecting anybody looking the way that you look, baby. Okay, if we want to go there. She made me so mad. And then kind of found out she made over 3,000 profiles. I said, ill. And then didn't want to admit that she was gay. Girl, you gay. You're not bisexual, you gay. Okay? And I was just like really over her. Like, if y'all have to see the episode, go on MTV.com, the website, and watch that episode. Bitch, you gonna be like, this bitch is disgusting. Her attitude was atrocious. Anyway, moving on from that. Allegedly, April and Fizz probably broke up. Who gives a shit at this point? It serves them fucking right, okay? All the bullshit y'all put us through because they unfollowed each other on Instagram, and then April was out there doing some type of talk show or whatever, and they asked her what was the status of them, and she was like, he's focused on his son, I'm focused on my kids, and I said, oh, that's code for they broke up. They broke up, or they in the process of figuring it out, but so the fuck what? We don't care. I just wanted to put that out there for somebody that asks. That's what y'all put down here. So if you've been watching the Real Housewives of, I was about to say New Orleans for some reason, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, one of the big things besides who recorded Cynthia was who sent the card that Nene sent to Cynthia to B. Scott to the blogs, okay? Now, I've been saying, it couldn't have been Nene because Nene and B. Scott aren't cool like that anymore, okay? It could have been Yvonne, it could have been Marlo, could have been somebody else. But Nene got on the episode this past week that went past this last episode and basically was like, I'm not friends with B. Scott, so I didn't send nothing. And then B. Scott said, listen, bitch, wait till I get from Miami and I'm going to spill all the tea. And he was over it. So he had got on his podcast and he spilled the tea. He spilled the tea, bitch. And he said that letter did whoever from somebody from Nene's team, that's all he said was Nene team sent in that card, what was written on that card. Okay. It wasn't no Kenya. Nene was trying to put out there. It wasn't Kenya. It wasn't Cynthia. It wasn't Candy. It wasn't nobody else on the cast, but somebody from Nene's team. Okay. He said, if you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna put it all the way out there. I said, whoops. There it is. There it is. Are you surprised by that? Are you surprised by that? I said a mess. A mess. All right. And speaking of Real Housewives, child, there's a video that came out of Dennis, Portia's. Mind you, on the episode that comes on this Sunday, he's gonna repropose to Portia. Okay, we saw that happen and playing out, and if you've been Watch What Happened Live a few weeks ago, she already put it out there that her and Dennis are re-engaged. And then, a post came out with him and the sister, making amends or whatever, him getting back on her good side and saying everything's good. And Portia's like, okay, this is family and all this stuff. And now it's a video that came out of, him at this late night diner, like 4 o'clock in the morning with these 4 girls. You know what I'm saying? And 4 women, I should say. And we don't know where they came from. And they said in the video that like one of them was like resting her head on him or whatever. And I was just like, Now I don't know if he's cheated, but baby, it just don't look right. I won't put myself in a position to make it seem or have people even to think that I'm cheating on my girl again. You got to be more careful, especially when you've been in that position before. You have to be smarter, and he's just not being smart right now. The whole drama between the royal family, and y'all know I don't talk about this because I truly don't care, but I remember, I don't know if I put it out there a few weeks ago, I saw a report saying that people were signing a petition against Meghan. And I just didn't over there. I just didn't like it because even though I haven't been speaking on this whole thing because I don't get the hype of it, and it's not something that I concern myself with. But I do see a lot of articles and stuff, and I do see the mistreatment that Meghan Markle has been getting. And I don't care what nobody say. It's because she's a half black woman, or I would say she's a black woman that's over there. And not only that, she's a commoner, as they say, from another country, from North America. Okay, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Put them two factors together, and they just giving her hell and blaming her for the breakup of everything. And now they're gonna blame her for what happened right now. I already seen Piers Morgan doing all of that, blaming. Ooh, let me fix my cord. Blaming her for the breakup of the family because Prince Harry and her, they put out a statement saying that they decided to step down from the senior royal duties or whatever. They didn't talk to the queen and none of the family about it, so they caught them off guard. They're in their feelings about it. The Tucson Wax Museum out there, them took their wax figures down from the royal family and all this shit. And I'm just like, all because they want to live a more independent life. They tired of this old monarchy and same old bullshit. Like, they want to start their own life. They want to start their own tradition. They want to live financially free, independent. They're going to be living back and forth in North America and over there, and because they trying to break with tradition and start their own, now you're up in your feelings about it. And it just makes me glad that I am born where I am born. Not necessarily, and when I say that, I'm saying like, people be wanting to say, oh, I want to be a princess, I want to be royalty, I want to do this, I want to do that. Do you see all the stipulations and crap that you got to go through? I could not deal with that. Even being born in a rich, stuffy family, I could not deal with that. Had to go to country clubs, got to do this, got to be all societal based and all this shit. That would never be me. Just give me some money so I could pay my bills and live comfortably and still just be free. You know what I'm saying? But we're not free. We really not, to be quite honest. I think it's a good thing that they trying to step away because they're tired of the bullshit. And if she and him been getting the mess that they've been getting from the media over there, just imagine what they probably getting from the family. And you can't tell me that if everything was going right on the inside in that family, that they would have took this drastic of a step. You couldn't tell me that would be going on too, okay? Because they would have told him what was going on. But yeah, you guys tell me how you feel about that. Um, in other news, back over here in America, we got some more fighting that's going on. So the whole thing between, if you've been watching, keeping up with the R. Kelly saga, R. Kelly has 2 young girlfriends, okay, and he had them for the past few years, and their name Azriel and Jocelyn Savage, okay, Azriel Clary and Jocelyn Savage. And Jocelyn or Joycelyn, whichever one you want to call it. My cousin is Jocelyn. My cousin's name is Jocelyn, and that's why I say Jocelyn. So I don't know. That it's spelled the same way, and we pronounce it Jocelyn. But anyway, so basically, since R. Kelly been gone, I guess they've been living up in Trump Tower by themselves, and I guess they was getting kicked out. I don't know what was going on. I don't know the background because I don't follow these girls. And ever since he's been gone, it's like, look, Azriel, she done got her Instagram, she done got her Twitter. Mama been up here doing all what she needs to do on her own. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, somebody was like, Ashley, go look at this. I'm like, look at what? Look at Azriel's IG. I said, bitch, I don't want to look at that live or whatever. I don't care. Girl, they sent me the clips, and I was just like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? So basically, Lil Azriel, who got up on that Gayle King interview crying, talking about, like, y'all don't know, because they're lying. Our parents is the one that told us to say these things and made us do this for money, because they want money. She the one that got into it with Jocelyn, okay, because Jocelyn basically was like, I don't know, they said it was, Azriel brought some dudes up in the house or whatever, and it was like, you're so disrespectful. Oh, you're so damn evil. I said, Jocelyn was basically standing up for her man, R. Kelly, Rob, as they call him. And, Azriel just really wasn't here for it. Next thing you know, they got into a fight. Azriel calls the cop. Okay, they said that she brought some other chick there, some chick named Kimberly or whatever. Girl, I don't know. I don't care. I just know they was fighting on IG. Okay, the cops was called. A police report was filed. Jocelyn had to turn herself in. Joycelyn, whatever, she turned herself in or whatever. And Azriel just was on Twitter talking about some, she just want people to embrace her and to forgive her because she's young and, she was blinded. And, the reason why she came back to Chicago was to get Joycelyn or whatever. But she has to come to the realization of what's going on. And she basically saying that, the R. Kelly shit, that interview with Gayle King was a lie. They never saw the surviving R. Kelly stuff. He never let them watch it. Basically, she knows where all the bones and skeletons are buried. And basically that, on that live, she said, you was having sex with a minor. And that was me talking about Joycelyn. I was like, wait a minute. Ooh, it was just a lot that was going on. And the whole time I'm sitting here like, damn. And then I'm also like, girl, we knew. And Azriel gone back to her daddy fed her White Castle and all that shit to go back home with him. So now y'all, listen, the parents are better than me. And I get that they going through some shit. They was young or whatever, and they was under the influence, or at least she was. and had R. Kelly had them saying stuff, or they were saying stuff or whatever on their own will or whatever. But baby, it's gonna take a lot of therapy for me to get over that pain and that hurt, because not only did you hurt your parents by just leaving, you hurt your parents by dogging them out in the press too. Okay, trying to make them look like the bad people to protect this man who was in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a whole bunch of therapy that needs to go on for that whole situation. And I just hope she's being real about it. I just hope she's being open about it. And I don't want nobody to pressure her for no interviews or whatever. I hope it's a genuine thing. Don't pressure her for no interviews. Let her come when she's ready. And when she's 100% ready, if she want to put her story out there. Because we still in that gray area, because all this stuff is just not happening where she can have a change of heart and be like, no, that ain't what really happened, and go back to wanting to be with him. Because we saw that in the Surviving R. Kelly doc with the Dominique girl. You know, she left and then she came back a couple of days later because she wanted to be with him. You know what I'm saying? And then his lawyers was even coming out talking about something, it was all staged or whatever. Like, that don't even make sense. That don't even make sense, bitch. So y'all staging a whole fucking fight and a whole going to jail and all that stuff in a police report. That's stupid as hell. But I'm just over that whole situation. I just want to see R. Kelly go to jail and be locked up. And speaking of pedophiles and predators and stuff like that, Harvey Weinstein, since y'all keep on saying, well, ain't nobody doing nothing about these white men and all this shit. First of all, we need to look into the fact that Kevin Spacey's accusers, they dropping dead, like for real, okay? This is the house of cards for real up at this bitch. Like, it ain't funny, but shit, look into that. I ain't no conspiracy theorist, but something ain't right, okay? And then Harvey Weinstein, y'all keep on saying, but ain't nobody doing nothing to him. That motherfucker's on trial right now, okay? His trial has begun. The judge is already over him. How are you in the goddamn... You can't use your cell phone. And the judge has already told you don't use your cell phone. And you already getting chewed out because you keep on disobeying the law already. So that goes to show that motherfucker think he's above things. And then he got new sex crimes charges put against him. So truth be told, in my heart of heart, I feel like he's going to go to jail. I feel like he's either going to go to jail or he's going to die before he go to jail. Because look how fragile he trying to act. Or I ain't going to say trying to act, but that they got him looking. You know, he walking on the walker or whatever. But I don't know. A part of me, if he get found guilty, I feel like he gonna take the coward way out. He gonna take the coward's way out, and I feel like he is going to be found guilty, because the difference, they got people to testify against him, you know, and it's a lot of them. And then it's like every day he getting new charges and new charges. He cannot come out of this scotch-free. Now the thing is, if he gets found guilty, will he serve jail time? Which I'm pretty sure he will, but how much? That is the problem. You know, that's the question. Throw that up in the goddamn air. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Lonnie Love was on the reel and she was saying some shit because they were talking about the Kevin Hart situation and him cheating and all that stuff. And she was basically saying a lot of black men cheat. And, you know, that caused a lot of controversy because at this point, you know, some people feel like just because, you know, Lonnie Love is speaking now on this stuff and saying shit like this because she's with a white man now. Okay. And my whole thing is, I hate when people generalize like that. Now, it would have been okay if she would have said a lot of men cheat, because a lot of men cheat. Okay. But you literally said a lot of black men cheat, as if they're the only ones out here that cheat. And not a lot of them cheat, okay? There are some good black men out here, and there are some bad ones, okay? And I hate when people generalize, and I think that's what everybody was upset with. You generalizing a whole group of people, and you putting them up in this one focus group, trying to make it seem as if they do all the same thing, and they don't, okay? Maybe you had experiences with certain black men that cheated on you, but that was just your experience, and you did not date every black man to say that a lot, or you did not date a lot of black men to say that a lot of black men cheat. I mean, we see it, but we only see a small portion, but we see a whole lot of good black men out here too. Okay? And just say men cheat. Men cheat and women cheat. Just put people, you should have said people fucking cheat, bitch. That's what you should have said, but okay. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about that. Um, the International Olympic Committee, because the Olympics is coming up in 2020. Well, this is 2020, bitch. I'm still in 2019, y'all. 2020. And they have banned any type of form of political protest during the medal ceremonies. So that means no kneeling, no hand gestures, no saying anything political, whatever. The only way you can say something about your political views and stuff like that is during the interviews that you have outside the Olympic Village. I said, wow. How do you feel about that? And they're gonna be up in Tokyo, so it's kind of much understandable because that's how they are over there. But it's interesting. But I'm pretty sure I would not be surprised if I see one or two people break the rules. I would like to see some little upset happen like that. Like, stand your ground. But then again, probably gonna get your medals taken away from them. So who knows? Um, Another thing that happened, Julia Michaels, who was one of the trainers that helped on The Biggest Loser. That's where she came to fame from, national fame, I should say. She was one of the trainers or whatever that was helping the contestants out on The Biggest Loser, and she had her own reality show that came and went. She was doing this interview, and they was talking about Lizzo, and they was like, talking about the body positivity that she puts out there or whatever. And basically she said, why should we be celebrating her body image or whatever? Why can't we just say she put out good music? Because we're celebrating her body image and this so-called body positivity when she can get diabetes because she's overweight, basically. So we're celebrating diabetes and all this stuff, and I'm just sitting here like, I hate this. And it's not because I too am a big girl. And I know when people see me, they probably think I got, high blood pressure and diabetes and all this other stuff. But in reality, I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have high blood pressure, and I don't have diabetes, okay? The only person that has diabetes in my family is my mother. And that's because it was gestational diabetes that happened when she was pregnant with my youngest sister that turned into diabetes, okay? Turned into regular diabetes. That's it. But she's never had it before, okay? And now all us big folks have these life-threatening health issues. Like, I don't have heart issues. I don't have heart disease. I don't have any of that, okay? And to say we shouldn't be celebrating this girl, it's not necessarily celebrating her. Is, taking into the accountability that a lot of big people, this whole Lizzo situation is just making me mad for the simple fact that people just can't come out and be the way that they want to be and celebrate themselves and be happy with themselves without somebody else finding a problem with it. And it don't matter if you big or small or whatever, because somebody can come out to a skinny person and be like, damn bitch, you need to fucking eat. And then somebody can tell a big bitch, damn bitch, you need to put that fucking burger down. Bitch, I don't even like burgers, okay? Like, you just don't know. And it's getting irritating at this point, because we see it more so. Like, I've never seen this much hate towards this a person like I do Lizzo because of her size. And it's just going to show that a lot of people don't like fat people. And my thing is, it's a double fucking standard, because you have big artists that are men. Big Ross. Rick Ross was fat. He still is kind of fat, but he's lost a lot of weight. DJ Khaled been trying to lose weight for the past few years, and he's still the same goddamn size. But yet, nobody is going in as much as they go in on Lizzo on their weights like that, okay? Nobody is, getting all this, oh, we shouldn't be celebrating this because they probably got heart disease. They probably got this. They probably got that. As if skinnier people don't get heart disease. As if, skinnier people don't have, or I should say smaller people don't have high blood pressure. As if smaller people don't have diabetes themselves, okay? Halle Berry, even though she got, I think, type 1, she has diabetes, all right? And she's fit as fuck. And you go on her Instagram and she shows you that she be working the fuck out, okay? And I think she's vegan and all that shit, okay? And she's had it for a while. So yes, you're probably at a higher risk of getting it because of your size or whatever, but let's not act like these diseases are just made for this specific body weight, okay? and quit giving this girl so much hate because she loves who the fuck she is. As if she don't wake up in the morning and see that she a fat bitch, okay? But yet, that fat bitch be on the motherfucking stage moving the fuck around. That fat bitch probably can do a whole bunch of shit that your ass can't do. Bitch, I want to see you twerk your ass and play a goddamn flute at the fucking same time. And then go back to fucking singing. Girl, that shit made me so mad. And you know, Julianne Michaels got she got a history of doing this shit. Okay? And if you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't say shit at all. Alright? Like us fat folks, we know that we fucking fat. We know that we need to change our lives. It's if we gonna do it. Okay? It's up to us. We don't need you to keep on saying, bitch, you fat. Bitch, I wake up in the motherfucking morning and I see that. Okay? I see that, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. Look, shit. I look at my motherfucking arms and be like, you know, bitch, you need to get skin surgery. Like, girl, that's what I'm gonna get. As soon as I lose this weight, some more weight, that's what I'm getting, bitch, because I can't stand my arms. I told y'all that before. My arms fat as fuck. I hate that shit. But, you know, that shit made me mad. I'm sorry that I had to go off like that, but y'all tell me how y'all feel. Like that fat phobia shit. Like, this shit is real. This shit is real. Like, bitch, we know. Anyway, like calling somebody fat as an insult, that's so lazy. That is so fucking lazy. But anyway, moving on from that. The 2020 Grammy concert will be happening later this year, and they are doing an all-star tribute to the one and only, the Purple One himself, the artist formerly known as Prince, that is now Prince again. They say Usher, Alicia Keys, John Legend, Morris Day and the Time, Sheila E., Earth, Wind and Fire, and many, many more are going to be performing. It's going to be like, I believe, like what they did for Stevie Wonder when they had Beyonce up there, Ed Sheeran, Gary Clark Jr., and some other artists up there performing. I believe that's what it is. And I think they did it for Aretha Franklin as well. You know, so I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I just hope they don't fuck it up. And I hope they have Janelle Monáe up there, because Janelle Monáe was his protege. Okay, one of his proteges. And they need to have Bruno Mars up there, because when Bruno Mars did that tribute to him at the Grammy Awards, and he did Let's Get Crazy, and he played that guitar, bitch, that was one of the best tributes I seen in a while for Prince. I was like, yes, and I'm so mad I can't find it on YouTube. But anyway, tell me how you feel about that, and who would you like to see tribute Prince? Y'all remember that, what's the BET Awards when Alicia Keys was pregnant, and she got up on top of that, she got up on top of that piano singing that song to Prince, and Prince was sitting in the audience like, oh shit, bitch, don't drop the baby. He was concerned. He was concerned, bitch. I miss him so much and his shady looks. But anyway, moving on from that, rest in peace to Athena, Jefferson's mother. And if you don't know, not Athena, Tatiana. Is it Tatiana? I'm gonna call her that. Jefferson. She was the girl, the young lady, the medical student, I should say, the black medical student who was in her house with her nephew playing video games, and the cops came in and shot her through the window. You know, an innocent woman. Um, um, that happened, and then like, I don't know if it was a month later or so, her father passed away from a heart attack, and now her mother is dead. That it's like a series of fucking events that just happened like back to back, and that's very, very sad. That is very, very sad. So my condolences go out to the family. Another controversy happened with Tyler Perry. And I'm only saying this so that people won't think that I'm biased, because you know, I do, me and Tyler Perry, you know, he reached out to me because I do watch his shows. I do review some of his shows, and that's how our relationship has happened or whatever. And, you know, he put up a video and showed all the different scripts that he had, and you know, saying that that was his writer's room. He doesn't have a real writer's room because he's the only writer. And we already know this, because if you look at any of his shows, it's always saying written, produced, and directed by Tyler Perry. Okay? And a lot of people were saying, you know, we know that because we can tell. And truth be told, I'm not going to sit here and be like, you know, let him do what he do just because, you know, of the connection we have or whatever. I'm going to be 100 completely honest. 100% and completely honest, okay? Some of the stuff do sound redundant. It does. It really does. And you can tell that when you get a script from Tyler Perry, or when you see a Tyler Perry movie, when you see a Tyler Perry play, when you see a Tyler Perry show, you can tell that Tyler Perry has some type of influence on it because you know the script. It's a lot of stuff that goes, it carries on in the same thing. So, do I think that, although I think that that's great that he's able to do that, showing his work ethics and showing that he's able to just concentrate and just get that out. I think that in this day and age, it's time, and it wouldn't hurt to just have somebody else come in and to lend ideas and different perspectives and stuff like that to help. And I think that's what basically everybody was saying. I think it'll probably, the shit is good to me, good enough, okay, for me to watch. And I think it'll make it better if you have more people in there giving more perspectives and different of opinions and helping write and whatever. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt, Hold on. You guys tell me how you feel. I know most of y'all feel the same way. And that doesn't mean that, we don't like the shows that he put out, or, most of the movies and stuff that we put out. Because like you said, I like them. And I will tell you right then and there, like, we still trying to figure out. We still trying to figure out in 2020, and I think the movie came out in 2018. Bitch, how did Taraji get back on that goddamn boat in acrimony at the end? Now, see, that is the question. That is the question that needs to be answered. All right, we need to fucking know. But anyway, you guys, what the fuck? My title too long. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna just put life after lockup. Y'all know what it is. I'm editing the video as I'm recording this. Anyway, moving on to the next topic. Lil Mo, she got on the Breakfast Club, and she has been doing interviews here and there talking about the fact that she left her husband, Carl, and Carl Dynamite. And it used to be so much stuff with them about him supposedly being in somebody else's DMs, talking to another man, and talking about dick size, and cheating on her with a lot of women and stuff like that. And we saw them on Marriage Boot Camp, and he was talking to somebody else, a woman or whatever. And it took him spitting on her and all this shit for her to say, nah, bitch, it's time to go. Like, you could tell that it was a lot of shit that was going on in that relationship. And I was like, it took that. I would have been gone. But you have to remember before you judge that, a lot of people, different people are different. And everyone has their, a different limits. And maybe that was her limit. She could take the verbal abuse. She could take the, probably physical abuse if that was going on. She could take the, cheating and stuff like that. But once you spat on me, bitch, no, it's over and it's done with. And then the fact that, she got addicted to drugs, taking pills a lot, and she was, on them pills, and, she said she was a functioning addict and she had to get herself clean from that. That's crazy because it happens to a lot of people. It happens to a lot of people. So I'm not going to get on here and I'm not going to judge her. I'm just glad that she, even though I have a dislike relationship with Lil Mo, because she has said a lot of ignorant things in the past. I'm just glad that she got out the situation. You have kids and you don't want to have your kids looking at you growing up in that environment and seeing their mom spaced out all the time, or, getting hurt and crying and all this stuff, crying for bad things, not for good, but for bad and stuff like that. And I'm just glad she got out that situation. You guys tell me how you feel. K Michelle came out because, her album is coming out soon. And she's doing promo for it. But I seen this headline basically saying that she said R&B music is basically boring these days. And basically, if you're talking about having, I would say most music, including pop music, is kind of boring these days, to be quite honest. And what I mean by that, first of all, put down in the comments, do you agree with that? And what I mean by that, and this is in general, all fucking music right now is kind of boring. And I say that because, not all of it, but most, I should say. Let me reword. Because there's some artists that I can listen to back to back. You want to know who surprised the album I like? Black motherfucking Youngster. I like that motherfucker's album, bitch. And he redid the Whisper song with the City Girls. I said, why the fuck do I like this album? The one to be always whore, whore. I like that shit. I said, bitch, I just might be a fan now. Okay? You know, OT Genesis just did, was it Vanessa Carlton's, she the one that do 1,000 miles if I can just see you. He just redid that shit into a Crip song. He Keisha Cole that song again. But anyway, I feel as though a lot of songs and a lot of the music, and this is why I have the same artists on repeat. This is why I listen mostly to artists from the early 2000s, probably 2010, up to 2010s, a little bit, the mid 2010s on back. You know, I listen to those older CDs, older albums or whatever, and artists because the music today, it don't touch my fancy at all. It's all sounding the exact same. It's so commercialized. It's so mumble rap. It's so let's sing in this type of voice. Let's mumble. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like it's all the same. And I just can't take it. The pop music like that, some of the R&B music like that, some of the rap, a lot of the rap I should say is like that. You wanna know what surprisingly I like? And y'all know I don't even get on here and I go up for this girl like that. Diamonds. The new song came out last night, okay? And I actually like it. I actually like it. Diamond and Meg Thee Stallion, and I like both people on there. Normani and Meg Thee Stallion on there. Was that old girl that played Harley Quinn really up in the video, or was that somebody that's supposed to look like her? Girl at the end that was doing the Marilyn Monroe. I actually like the song. It's a cute song. It's a cute song. It really is. And I like the video. You know, okay, cute. Normani, you got you one with me. Because all the other ones I really didn't care for. It is what it is. But yeah, tell me how you feel about that. How do you feel like about the state of music? And put down, because I'm trying to get into some more artists, because I feel I've been doing that lately, you know, listening to some more people that's usually outside my zone of what I listen to. I put down in the comments what you're bumping to, who you really feeling at this point, and who you think I should check out and give a try. You know, put that out there. Like Justin Bieber been gone all these years and he comes back with a song called Yummy. It's stupid. It's not even a good song, and y'all going up for this generation, boy. It ain't the millennials, okay? It's this other. I don't know what this generation called, but we ain't the. I'm a millennial, okay? Millennial babies born 98. I mean, what 87 or a little bit before that on down. I was born in 87, baby, so I'm a millennial. But, got me sounding like a fucking boomer, baby. But goddamn. But anyway, when we grow up, do you know I am at the age, and I'm at that point where it be like back in my day, like the kids today, if we like the music back in my day or the movies back in my, oh my God, I'm gonna sound like my mom. Oh my God. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. 50 Cent, he out here trying to get the judges involved in this Tia Marie case. He still want his $30,000, and he want the judge to make it so that Tierra Marie pay that money from that Love and Hip Hop check. And I said that's probably why she came back to the season in them last couple of episodes that she went. I don't know how much she got paid for that, but he want his money. And truth be told, 50 Cent, he could probably let that shit fly, but at the end of the day, you accuse me of something, I got found not guilty of it, give me my money. Pay my legal fees. He could have been like, you know what, I see you going through what you're going through, but, you know, he ain't hurting for cash that we know of, but he petty enough to do that. But at the end of the day, if you was told to pay up, okay? Quit this back and forth and just go ahead and get that man his money so he can get up off your back, because he gonna run this down to the ground until he get every last cent. And don't put interest on that shit either. He a petty motherfucker. We need to pray for pray for Puerto Rico. Pray for Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico for the past few days has been hit with an earthquake. It's like 3 earthquakes so far. And I think the latest earthquake was either yesterday or today. And they are big earthquakes, okay? That island has been going through a lot ever since Hurricane Maria, I believe. Hurricane Maria or Hurricane Irma. One of those that really devastated the island. And we just need to pray for them and pray that they get better. Pray that the people are safe. It's just a lot. And pray that your dumbass president don't say nothing stupid about it. And for those who are into Grey's Anatomy, like I am, got some news that just came out today. Justin Chambers, who played Alex Karev, his last episode, like, he done with the show now. His last episode was November 14th, 2019. And we ain't even fucking know, because, you know, when a person exit off of Grey's Anatomy, either they get killed off, they die off, they have some big life event that happens that take them off. They got to go this place or go this place. But I believe he was going to be with his mom and take care of his mother or whatever. And that was it. It was like no big fanfare. Nobody knew. And they just came out and said after 15 seasons, this is his last season. I did not know he was 50 years old. He said, bitch, it's time to do something else. So I don't blame him. But I know he probably going to miss that steady paycheck. But then again, they have reruns of Grey's Anatomy and you still get paid royalties or whatever. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, you guys, that's all that I have. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend out here in Chicago, and I think mostly in the Midwest. We supposed to be getting hit with a whole bunch of, like, it's raining. It's been raining on and off all day, and it is raining consistently now. And it's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow, and also snow. And the weather, it's supposed to go down in the weather, but not freezing. But it's supposed to go down, and then it's supposed to go back up the next day and the next day after that. So it's like this weather has been crazy, because for the past couple of weeks or so, we've been having like 40-degree plus weather, almost 50 degrees. It's crazy. But anyway, you guys be safe if you're going out. Have fun. If it's your birthday, have fun. Enjoy it. Happy birthday to that ghetto view, the ghetto view. And her sister, her twin sister, it was their birthday on the 9th, which was yesterday, I believe. And also Mr. Spillet Boy, a.k.a. James Caldwell. It was his birthday. You know, congratulations to them. Happy birthday to them. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, thank you so much. I will see y'all again later. Peace.